Zombie Nation.
I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't say much, that's
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. In motion comes Andrews. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll send Flowers in motion. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7.
No, we changed it.
Back to throw. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 36 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll come up here. First and 10. Slot man in motion right. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Jackson now on second down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second down and 4.
Street, 19 Tiger. 72. Smash. Bronco switch. Bronco check. Buffalo 18.
Here's Howard. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Hey, smash Bronco.
On this first down, it's Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Bronco 80. Check go.
Another run here with Johnson. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
79 Bronco. Let's go.
Throwing is Howard. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They're going to go play action with Howard. This is caught at the 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Bosma adds the extra point, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First down team at their own 32-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he did a pretty good job here to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8.
70 Ranger, 70, Panther 60, Panther 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Howard. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. The more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Hawk 70, 65, 18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw again, it's Howard. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Howard to throw again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Priestlav is saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing Jackson on the run to the right. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
It's 3rd and 4. Now, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass meant to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 72. Let's go.
On the give, it's Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready, hut.
Here's a designed run. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Their own 29-yard line.
It's on. It's on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
48-yard line.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Ravens.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll send Flowers in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Again, it's Jackson. Flushed to his left. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Howard on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Jackson looking to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
13.
Jackson now on 2nd down. This one complete right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
On play action, here's Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. Back to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag. a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. To throw it on first down is Howard. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19. Viking 18. Hurt.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Viking 18. Alert. Roll. Trap alert. Hey, check that. Check, Panther. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
They'll go again with Johnson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go now. Cowboys. 19 Lions. Check out.
Here's Howard. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yo.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
No, we changed it.
Second down, Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. One pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
60 Bison, 60, go check, go check.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
The second down throw is incomplete.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
Third and long. Here's Howard. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to...
We gon' pull up in a black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with Daft Punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. Bass jumping, the club pumping, it's hot. These coming in the club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker, Tyler Loop, set to get this started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. It's Howard. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play right off the bat. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, smash Rocco!
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Second down, it's Howard. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and Don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70.
Throwing on third down is Howard. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give them 16 there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throwing is Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 12.
Set. Mustang to Bronco 80.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Go trap. Go trap.
They'll run with Johnson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal.
Set. Cowboy 80. Set go.
From the gun, it's Howard. And he's in. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson rolling right. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Still on his feet. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, shut up. Cowboys. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70, 18 contact, 18 contact. Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
They're going to go play action with Howard. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Come 19, come 19.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's going to have enough for the 1st down. He'll take this to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. And that one is incomplete, and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, middle. Hey, middle. Hands up.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Report.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Kick is good.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
left side for Johnson. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Howard. Forced out wide. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Here's Corliss Waitman now,
Brings up 4th down.
as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Oh, my God. What it is? That's it. Hey, middle. That's it. No.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
14 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Ravens 1st down.
That's it. To what? Hey, that's it.
They'll send Flowers in motion. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Again, and here's Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Good for us Steelers.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Hold the ready. Ready. Right, 60 by 60. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's going to take this all the way back. 81 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
60-minute block. I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of show me that body out of long time.
19 tight. 19. Get it. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now Howard on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The run out of the gun with Johnson. And he gets this up close to the 40. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun on third down. Here's Howard. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Jackson now on second down. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
3rd and inches.
Third and inches. They'll send Flowers in motion. And he will have a Ravens first down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Forward. Hey, report. Randy. What? You change it. Sit up.
A design run here with Jackson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Jackson out of the pistol. The throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Set, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That's a quick throw over to Samuel. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
They'll throw for it with Howard. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Back to the ground after the penalty, and he'll get about 5.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4.
Set. 70 Lion.
From the gun, it's Howard. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Steelers, first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 72, go back.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And a nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yards. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
70 Timberwolf, Riggs. Ready.
To the air, Howard. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Now Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Now, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, Jackson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Check out
Howard to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late?
On the set. 60 Bobcats. Go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw it on first down is Howard. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the
Throwing
36.
on first and 10, it's Howard. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On second down, Howard. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Back to 60.
Throwing on third down is Howard. And that is incomplete contact, but those flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
70 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
Inside the 20. And he will score. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens are able to extend the lead.
Steelers 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. This 3rd and 6.
Now 3rd down and 6.
Here we go. Like 65, Jack.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
24 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
that'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're going on 4th down. Howard. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. And wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Jackson now on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 11. That's another Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Ravens.
A first down throw for Jackson. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key.
Let's go now. Go.
Howard now off the bootleg. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd and 2, it's Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They'll go. It's Johnson. He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
18 Cardinal.
Here we go. One final play. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.